when I saw this movie, I honestly wasn't going to review it. I really wasn't. And then I realized that, you know what? This movie exceeded every expectation that I had. To be honest, my expectations were pretty low. I didn't think that it would be as good as it was. I thought it would be another Man of Steel or another Batman v Superman. But it wasn't. It was more along the lines of Wonder Woman, where it was more to where actually quality is. And I think it's because Zack Snyder didn't direct this thing. And it's just, yeah, Aquaman was pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna talk about spoilers and stuff in a minute, but Aquaman was pretty good. If you haven't seen it, go and see it. And just they portray the character they portray him pretty well. I was honestly surprised with just how good some people were doing with their performances. Like Nicole Kidman, she was good. And the other lady, what's her name? She was also good. But Willem Dafoe, he was amazing. I might be biased. Willem Dafoe is my favorite actor. But, you know, just he was amazing. He made the movie for me. Alright, now on to spoilers. So, Aquaman was pretty good. Aquaman was really good, actually. But I do have a few nitpicks. And as the Cosmonaut Variety Hour says, criticism can fall into 3 categories. 1, it's true criticism. You're right. 2, no, the criticism is fake. Or 3, yeah, you're right, but no one really cares, so get over it. Those are his exact words. So, most of my complaints fall into category 3, and I want to get those out of the way before I talk about what I did like. So, first off, in the beginning scene of the movie, Aquaman's mom and dad meet. I'm really annoyed because she knew English for some reason. I don't know why, but that just pissed me off. Why does she know English to begin with? I mean, I get it if she started speaking, like, after Aquaman was born, but then, why would you have it when when he's not born yet? You just kind of show up and you learn to speak English automatically? I don't know. I would understand if it sounded like English, like if Aquaman was talking to the sea people and it sounded like English to us, because, you know, Aquaman is one of their people, so he might understand the language. I don't know. But she's speaking to Aquaman's dad, who's just some regular dude, so, you know, what the heck? But, you know, like I said, falls into category 3. Anyways, that's pretty much everything that I really, like, had a problem with. I did have a problem with that. And I also had a problem that every single fighting scene, like, starts off with an explosion. I'm not even kidding. There's, like, 10 explosions in the whole movie, and all of them initiate a fighting scene. I thought that was pretty funny, but, you know, nitpick. But, what I did like, I really liked how Aquaman was a grounded character. Like, you really felt like he was just some dude. And, I really did like that. Like Superman, he was born with his powers, so he just, in these movies, he feels like he's distant from everyone else. He feels like he's above everyone. But, like, the way that this Aquaman is formed, he knows about his powers since he was a little kid, but he's pretty chill with it. Like, he talks with people, and he talks to them like they're actually people. Like, he is a real person. He's a chill dude. I really do like this guy. I like how he portrays Aquaman. And Jason Momoa, he's doing a pretty good job. Like, despite, you know, Justice League, he's doing a pretty good job, and I really did, I liked his performance. And, one thing I learned that Aquaman is somehow bulletproof and stab-proof. Didn't know that. I'm not a big comic junkie like most people are, but I thought that I would know his powers, and, apparently, just being able to deflect bullets with his own skin, that's apparently one of them. And as well as that, just everyone else is doing a pretty great job. Like, Willem Dafoe, like I said, he's always doing a great job. And, the story is actually pretty engaging. Just the one thing I didn't like was Mantis. Like, I know from the comics that Mantis or Black Mantis, he's like Aquaman's arch enemy or something. I'm not really too keen on that, but I know that. I didn't like how he was used in this movie until the very end, in the end credit scene. They set up for an Aquaman 2 against that guy, and I really thought that was cool. Until that point, I didn't like him. I thought, like, ew, he's just like a waste of space. But he's not. He's actually not a waste of space, which is pretty cool, which is good. And I like the main bad guy. You know, he's kind of ew. but at the same time, it's, you know, he's pretty cool because it's Aquaman's brother, and he didn't know about that. But the one thing that I didn't get from the get-go, I couldn't tell if it was before Justice League or after Justice League. Looking back, I realized that, you know, it probably is after Justice League, but, you know, you can never be really sure. But, you know, that's just what I had to say about Aquaman. That's what I really liked. And, you know, I don't want to talk about this for too long, and, just, you know, it's a good movie. Go see it. It's better than Man of Steel. It's better than Justice League, that's for sure. Not as good as Wonder Woman, but, you know, Wonder Woman was like an 8 out of 10. I would probably give this like a 7 out of 10. And keep in mind, Batman v Superman for me is like a 3 out of 10. So, you know, it's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. So go see it if you haven't already. And, you know, thanks. And, I gotta go watch more movies now, because I gotta review them. Who knows, we might make some shows out of it. That would be pretty fun. Alright, bye.